This is Pope Paul VI. He's the Pope responsible for communion in the hand being so widespread, after he issued an indult to allow the disobedient bishops in Europe to continue distributing communion in the hand. This has only led to irreverence and bad practices in the church. Now let's look at some of those bad practices. Just a few examples now where you can see people being denied communion on the tongue, which should never happen in the first place. And the fact that this perceived lack of reverence from a priest at a time when people are asking why the belief in the true presence of the Eucharist is at an all-time low. Is it difficult to see why it's so low when this is the kind of treatment people are receiving when going for communion? Redemptionis Sacramentum, Article 92. Although each of the faithful always has the right to receive Holy Communion on the tongue. Always has the right. Let's now look at this next example where the priest is distributing communion via intinction. So intinction, for those that don't know, is when the priest takes the host, dips the host into the sacred blood, and then he's meant to distribute only on the tongue. But as you can see in this video, this priest is distributing in the hand. Same for this one. Young ladies kneel down to receive. The priest has the host in his hand about to intinct the host. But because the young lady is insistent that she receives kneeling on the tongue, like she has the right to do, she should never, ever be denied communion on the tongue, especially from an intincted host. So as you can see at the bottom of Redemptionis Sacramentum, Article 103, and the communicant should receive the sacrament from the priest only on the tongue. So why are priests insisting to give communion, intincted communion, in the hand when all of the church customs explicitly say that on the tongue only? So this Redemptionis Sacramentum, Article 104, the communicant must not be permitted to intinct the host himself in the chalice, nor to receive the intincted host in the hand. So this is something I've witnessed myself. I went to a rather small Novus Ordo parish that had Eucharistic ministers distributing communion as well as the priest, and they were allowing people to intinct the host themselves. Yet again, more bad practices.
Now, there's a technical term for dipping. That term is called intinction, right? So can I, now that you use the technical term, can I take the sacred body of our Lord and just intinct the sacred body in the precious blood? Because that seems maybe safer, seems more sanitary, it seems all these, maybe better. I get both signs. Can I do that? The answer, basically, the quick answer, no. The quick answer there is no, do not do that, please.
Acts of the Apostolic See, page 547, paragraph 4. So this was a letter that was addressed to the French bishops. This was released in 1969. So this is the Acts of the Apostolic See, is I think it's a monthly magazine that's issued by the Vatican. Right, let's read the letter and see what kind of games they're up to in regards to communion in hand with this one. So, with regard to the manner of administering the sacraments, one may follow the traditional method, which emphasizes the ministerial function of the priest or deacon, in having them place the host in the hand of the communicant. One may also adopt a simpler method, allowing the communicant himself to take the host from the ciborium. Absolutely insane. So we've gone from priest only, distributing communion, kneeling on the tongue, to now distributing communion in the hand, to now allowing communicants themselves to take the host from the ciborium. And people are wondering why belief in the true presence is at an all-time low. And here's just one more reason why belief in the true presence is at an all-time low.